What's good? This is the Heavyweight Podcast,
Yo, yo.
and this is episode 14. We're moving right along, aren't we?
I thought it
Um,
was 15.
No, we're 15.
we're
15, sir.
15.
15,
Am
sir.
I
15.
that? Am I? Damn. Excuse
15.
me. I'm a little under the weather. So episode 15. Um, and I am Stutter McFly with these three gentlemen. Go ahead and state your names.
Kevin Wendell.
Yes, Mo.
Keith, and I'm finally going to use my official name, Geek 40.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. I thought he meant governments, but
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
I almost said it.
so before we get everything going along, we're gonna go ahead and have a little brief. How's everybody's week been? How did it go? How's it going? Who wants
Mine
to
is
start off?
wonderful. Starting my 30-day weekend right now. So, baby leave. FMLA, so all my coworkers hate me, but who cares?
You get used to it. You get used to it. This is all FMLA gang up in here.
They're like, oh, you leave? Like, I'm taking a month. You guys got it.
I'll see you in November.
Oh,
And I'm going to Idaho tomorrow. I'm not excited about that, but whatever, we'll make it good.
Why you finna get some fire ass potatoes?
yeah. Bring some
I know, but
potatoes back.
all I think about is I know this is probably awful and doesn't help society, but the first thing I think about is the Aryan Brotherhood's headquarters are up there, and I'm like, damn. They're comfortable enough to be there. But we'll be next to Boise, so you know they got a diverse group college.
That's what's
That's
up.
what's up.
But that's my week. How about you?
Honestly, it's been up and down. Made it through. Trials, life, shit happens, but we here. You know, it's gonna pass, moving forward, one foot in front of another. Can't complain. I'm living. Everybody's good. We fed.
Nigga,
We good. We good. We good.
he said a whole lot and didn't tell us shit.
Politics.
I know how that goes.
Maurice is a built-in politician.
I'm saying some things are remain to be personal, private.
Hey,
Just know it's been rough. It's been rough. We here. But we here.
what's that? Antoine Fisher.
Yeah. I can't say it's
I'm
time for y'all saying that.
And I'm still standing.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
I'm
how's the
60.
free man?
Yo,
What's the
yeah.
free man doing?
Yeah, come on, man.
You walking around with your balls out?
You ain't got nothing but space and opportunity over there, man. What's going on?
Who are you talking about? Me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're the free one. You the only one free.
Free man.
I mean,
The rest
that
of
only lasted, a week? I have somebody in here now.
Whoa.
Oh, damn.
Whoa, shit.
Well, you have the most going on.
He don't fuck around.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, there is a sense of freedom. There's a lot less negative energy right now. At least with that situation. But the only negative energy that's going on right now is this damn grind to find employment. Because everybody seems to be, we're urgently hiring, but I guess my resume is not strong enough or something's going on, but so
It'll happen when it's supposed to happen.
Fuck that. You need to record you some voiceovers. Then you get that voiceover money. You got the voice for that shit.
well, no, people are telling me, well, this is the time to start grinding streaming, like I'm just gonna start making money off top with that. So,
Never know. Never know. Never know.
but other
Yeah,
than that,
that's the
I mean,
goal.
the week is a week.
Yeah, we sound
I'm here, so
You doing
that's
better than
something.
most. Doing better than most.
good. So when did you get a roommate, bro? When the fuck did that happen?
Uh,
Did Did you vet this motherfucker?
Just it's family.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to call him I knew it.
Nah, it happened the same week as the person moving out. So, well, we came to an understanding that week, and then they came in about 2 weeks later.
Okay.
Very nice.
We'll see.
Sorry, my guy.
Mr. Stutter.
My week was sluggish. I just get pushing through. Still low and hangs to the left. That's about it.
Did you say still low and hangs to the left?
Yeah.
I think that's what I heard. I heard that. Okay.
He sounded very sad, and then he said, "Let me go ahead and throw a flex at the end." I made you sad, but you know.
I just know I caught my my kid's cold, so I'm just I'm soldiering through. I'm doped up on NyQuil right now, or Dayquil. I'm sorry.
I was like, hell yeah, this is gonna get good.
So yeah, that's all I can say.
Okay, well, man, it's life.
Yeah, we made it here to another week.
Oh.
Sure.
Alrighty, as we do here, so consistently, it's just gonna be brief sports talk, but we still got to do some sports talk. So, for now, we're gonna say that Carmelo has said that the Lakers are in a championship or bust year. Do you guys agree with that statement?
Yeah.
With this team?
No,
They gotta be. They gotta be.
I
They gotta
don't.
think that way. Why not?
I don't think it's because you got to prove that you can be healthy first.
Well, yeah. But that's
That's nothing. I mean, come on.
But
you're not-
so just leaving it all skill based. Do you feel like this team is the front runners for a championship?
if everyone's healthy, yes. But with this team, is that likely?
Yeah, injuries usually play a part, but as far as just on paper, on stats, they do look like the championship contender.
yeah. They put that picture up of the who was it? Jordan, Davis, and Howard. You're like, damn. How are you gonna get to the rim?
Yeah,
So
that's a lot of
good
height.
thing. That's a good thing.
Well,
Barring injury, I say so. Yeah, Brooklyn's
but-
gonna be a run for their money, but if you can slow them down, then
I do feel like this is a team built where they're going to have a comfortable lead. I think the way to beat them will be put them in a tight game situation. If you can put them where it's maybe within 4 or 2 points in the last 2 minutes and free throws become a factor, you have a shot to do it.
oh, why? Because they're all trash at free throws.
Oh, trash.
Yeah, but if they get to the
AD is the best free.
He's
AD
the
and Melo
best.
are the two best free. That's, come on now.
Yeah.
Your big
but
man
you have
should
to
be-
admit though, in tight games too, they're the likely to win just because of length alone, rim protection.
Yeah.
Protection. Sorry.
I'm just saying they can have that perfect storm where you have DeAndre in foul trouble, AD off night. If you hit that perfect storm, you catch it, keep them close, you have a chance to win.
Yeah. But hopefully they do what they're supposed to do, and that doesn't. As long as people play their roles and actually understand their roles,
We're
then I
talking to
see
you,
them.
Westbrook. Russell, we're speaking to you.
And
You
he
don't
said-
need no 40-foot shots, nigga.
And he stated
courts,
that
half
his goal,
courts.
his goal every night is to push Davis to be his best. Do you think he's going to be able to accomplish that? Do you think AD even needs that?
You know, the funny part is, once you said that, I think Rondo was brought in to tell that motherfucker shut up.
Yeah.
Rondo, so I'm here to make sure your ass don't take stupid shots and blow the game.
I was shocked to see the picture of them together. I would have thought that they would have separated them two, but they stood next to each other in their photo day, the
Yeah.
media day.
From what I've seen, from the interaction to the practices to the pictures, it does look like a team dead set on winning a championship because you do have three superstars, you can say, with no rings. I feel like this is Melo's farewell. I feel like if it doesn't work this season, even if it's close, I don't think he's coming back for another season. And when you look at LeBron, I feel like LeBron maybe has 2-3 seasons left. So I mean, I feel like this is like one big last hurrah. That hey, let's get DJ a ring, let's get Melo a ring, let's get Russell a ring. Let's try to cement their legacy, their Hall of Fame ballot, and then let's go.
And it's a big shot to motherfuckers like Blake Griffin. It's like, fool, you played hurt. You pretended to be hurt. I can't dunk anymore.
Yeah, right.
Then all of a sudden, he's just banging on fools.
I gotta shoot from 17.
But yeah, we'll see. I hope so. I hope he's right.
So, sticking with the whole basketball thing, Ben Simmons, so far, he hasn't been moved. There's just a bunch of back and forth about Joe Embiid feeling like it's not a good look. He wants him to stay, don't want him to stay. Beef there, or like back and forth bickering there. Do you feel like, as far as his brand and his legacy, as far as moving forward, do you think what is it telling you, man, about where he sits as a basketball player?
You know Ben Simmons?
Yeah, Ben Simmons.
It's some humble pie.
The realization that nobody's going out of their way to get him.
Yeah, that's some humble pie right there. So I don't know what it would do for him.
He hasn't showed much, and when he, I mean, you can put up all the stats you want in the regular season. That teams don't care about that. What do you do when it's crunch time? Are you going to fold? Or are you going to mamba up? What you going to do? And he's not going to mamba up. He ain't built like that. So, I'm pretty sure most teams see him more as a liability. And on top of that, bro, nobody's taking that contract.
No, absolutely not.
Nobody's taking that contract. So either he plays in Philly and gets paid, or he stays home and doesn't get paid. Because if he doesn't show up at the game, you have to be at the game to get a game check.
I want to see what he does. I'm curious to see what he does. Because nobody's going to go, oh, well, you know what? Let's take a chance on Ben. Nope. You guys did. Thank you.
The only way this works is that he has to modify his contract, or Philadelphia has to commit to still being responsible for part of it. Other than that, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Especially any team that's in rebuilding, they're not going to waste cap space on Ben Simmons.
Where does he go?
Canada.
As a player or something else?
No, I'm talking about to the Canadian Basketball League.
Oh, I thought you meant Drake's
not even the NBA, huh?
He goes to Europe. Shit. Maybe.
Damn, he can't even play at home. He's Australian. Shit, he could be the face of the league.
So 5 years from now, remember or forgotten?
I think he'll always be remembered because they're going to say, hey,
for the right reasons or wrong?
Don't be wrong reasons. They're going to say, hey, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. That's what they're going to say. Don't be that guy.
That sucks.
That's a damn shame.
6'8", 2 what? Waste of space.
Is he 6'8"? I thought he was. Oh yeah, he is 6'8". I thought he was.
Waste of
He was supposed to be the next LeBron.
They called him LeBron. They called him Magic. They called him everything, but he ain't a winner.
He can't close. So, moving on to my less than knowledgeable expertise, we're going to football, and I'm going to pass it over to. What was your nickname this podcast, Kevin?
Did I do one this weekend?
No, you didn't. You didn't say one.
You didn't do it. No, I guess you do it now. Kevin and Mo are going to do their, and Keith are going to do their football talk, and I'm going to just sit here and stare and entertain.
I don't know what to say.
The Bengals are losing right now to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, it is Thursday.
Yeah.
No one really cares. That's just.
I mean, my team is undefeated, so there's that.
No, yeah. Who's that? Raiders.
The
Broncos.
Oh yeah.
Them Chiefs ain't looking good though.
Yeah. That's hurting a little bit.
But it's early.
They just got Josh Gordon. Can't we talk about that? I forgot about that. Is he the luckiest motherfucker in football?
The whole team's gonna be high by week 12.
But he's been kicked out the league how many times?
But it's all every time it's been for weed.
Yeah.
Every time. Now I guess they say they don't care. Go ahead and
They
smoke.
changed the policy, right?
Yeah,
They
the
don't
policy
test for weed
changed.
anymore.
Yeah, the policy changed. So I mean, but look, come on, the man when he got suspended the first time, he was having a Pro Bowl all caliber season. He was like killing the league. And they're like, oh,
He was the
tested-
best receiver alive. I was like, he played 4 games?
But he tested. He was doing this and he was high the whole time.
Yeah, that's dope.
So, I mean,
Not with you
Hey, I said it,
gasping.
there was a nigga who used to play football. Who was high on the time? Scorched him.
I mean, it's still early. It's still early. You know, my team personally is doing what I expect them to do. Struggle, lose mostly. Don't
Yeah,
pull
my
through.
team pissed me off. They played Green Bay.
But don't
And
you-
I don't know what made them think 30 seconds was not enough time for Aaron Rodgers.
especially for a field goal. I don't know.
Yeah, what planet was that? Like,
You know.
yeah,
We'll see.
Tampa
We'll
Bay.
see. You know, football's not a happy subject for me right now. You know, but it's always fuck the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, because you're in the Cowboys division.
Yeah. It's always. It's good. Nah, close the door. Close the door.
There's a kid sighting.
Yep.
You'll get
I thought
this
it
from
was
time to
me.
time on the Heavyweight Podcast.
So, yeah, you know, I'm gonna wait till the end of the season. I got my meetings ready for them. It's gonna happen.
Oh, the Cowboys with the trash ass
Yeah,
barbecue,
I
like you
always-
told Keith.
Yeah, I did. I tell all Cowboys fans, your team never lets me down, but they always let you down. 'Cause they're gonna kill themselves.
I hope they do, because when they win, they're the worst.
Oh, just as bad. They're just as bad as these goddamn Raider fans right now.
I don't know. They don't stab. They don't stab.
Right.
With that, we should move away from football
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
don't get stabbed.
Very violent. Very violent. So, moving on into entertainment. The man, the myth, the legend, Eminem, has a unexpected restaurant release on spaghetti. It looked fire too.
Wait, it's
What
all
did it say?
spaghetti?
Mom spaghetti?
It's spaghetti, mom spaghetti, and it's served in like a Chinese food box, and like you eat it with like chopsticks or a fork in a box, like the Chinese food box.
The
That
concept,
shit look fire.
the concept is genius, but the fact that it's nothing but spaghetti, I wouldn't go more.
I'm
than
sure there's probably other shit, but
I mean-
it's called mom spaghetti.
one. Oh,
It's a
Raising
play on a
Cane's did it.
song.
Cane's is trash to me.
Damn.
Who?
Ooh.
Only thing,
It's hurt my feelings.
only thing I like about Cane's,
Trash?
the only thing good about Cane's to me is the bread. That's it.
It's hurt my feelings.
Just
I'm
trash?
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Any chicken that you have to dip in sauce is not good chicken. That's meat. Period.
You don't have to dip it in sauce.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
eat it.
Yeah, you do. It's terrible without sauce.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Come on, man.
It is. They need to go.
Whose
over-
chicken strips you like? Popeyes? I like Popeyes too, though.
Fuck Popeyes.
Damn.
Popeyes always fucking up something.
Don't let Hunter hear this shit.
I mean, that's true.
Wow.
That is true,
What
though.
do you eat? I hope you don't go to KFC, man.
Hell no, fuck that GMO shit. Don't eat that shit.
No, that's
Eat that-
churches.
Eat that
Churches is
expensive chicken.
GMO.
Shit. I don't really do a chicken spot like where it's just chicken. Unless I'm in the hood and I go
What
to
about
Louisiana.
Clyde's?
I fucks with Clyde. Clyde's is good. But if I had to say go to one in particular chicken spot, it would be Louisiana Chicken on 92nd and Central. That shit always hit. I don't give a fuck what time of day it is. That shit hit every time.
Starting to sound real Kendrick-like.
Every time.
Hold up,
92nd
hold up.
and
I'm looking at pictures right now. Is that a grilled cheese spaghetti sandwich?
It probably is, nigga.
That
Come
shit sound fire. It sound
I
like
don't know about
fucking
all
heart
that.
attack waiting.
Nigga, people gonna say this shit fire because it's M's restaurant. It don't even
Right.
even if it's not good. They gonna say it's fire. He's gonna make it.
It's probably on garlic bread and shit.
Our Parmesan bread.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell this is, but
Is it Parmesan cheese? That shit, man. It actually kind of sound fire. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Is it right?
I think so.
You get
Telling
some,
you.
with some garlic bread with some Parmesan cheese.
That shit is genius.
Yeah.
I will say that. Just a random. Let's go to Mom Spaghetti. What the fuck is it? Spaghetti in a box.
No, this is a straight up like after 2 a.m.
when you high shit
spot. Yeah.
after the club, you know, after the club, you don't really care what you just wanted to eat something. It didn't matter where you were.
You know how many people are gonna have sweaters with mom spaghetti on it?
Yeah.
The spot in Seattle is horrible. It was great, but it was horrible because the name was Dick's. Let's go get some dicks. Like, what?
I ain't saying that to another grown man. I ain't saying that at all. I'm like, hey, y'all want to meet me at D's?
Right.
We're going to D.
Yeah, but
Where?
Seattle,
You know what
oh
D's
yeah,
is.
well we're going to. Oh, so yeah, Dick's. Okay, we'll meet you at Dick's. Like, what? I said D's.
Yeah, we're not doing that. But that I mean, it's
Man,
genius.
you had
It's
dicks
genius.
like 5 times this week.
You get fat, nigga. Oh Lord.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it's cool. It's a good look for him.
Yeah.
I was excited. I thought it was when I saw the promo video. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was like a
Is it a
comedy
pop up
thing.
or is it like legit staying?
I think it's a legit place in
Yeah, it's
Detroit.
yeah, it's a little
Oh, it's like
little restaurant.
staying. Well, shit. Maybe whenever
People really like- Some
in
people,
Detroit.
It is legitimately
spaghetti.
just spaghetti.
Some people really like spaghetti. Maybe his mom makes some good ass spaghetti. Yeah.
Hey,
I hate this man. He's
Hey.
just.
hey,
What?
would you eat that spaghetti all week?
Hell
Oh
no.
Lord.
Fuck no. You know how I feel about spaghetti. Fucking hate it.
You hate spaghetti?
Yeah.
Why? Why you hate spaghetti?
Because-
Never mind. It doesn't matter. You
No, I'm
just don't
gonna
like
tell you.
spaghetti.
I'll tell you. Nigga, we talking about it. Let's talk about it. We on a podcast, right? To me, growing up, spaghetti was always that one meal. When it was made, it was like, nigga, this is 3 days. 3-4 days. I'm eating this shit every fucking day. And I'm in my fucking 30s, and it's the same shit. Whenever the wife makes spaghetti, it's gonna be,
Yeah.
nigga, I got spaghetti in the refrigerator right now.
Trauma. You got
I can
trauma
go
from
get this
spaghetti.
shit right,
Right.
now. It kills me because I
Hey,
know
man.
that here I am. I'm eating spaghetti for lunch. I'm gonna have to go home and eat this shit again for dinner. I'm not gonna get a break from this shit for 3 days.
It's like a
And
nightmare.
It's
It's like a nightmare.
better-
Like
you better-
Groundhog's Day.
You better do like Em and implement some shit. Put some
Just-
garlic bread, grilled cheese, or
nah.
You know how you do
Tacos.
it? You get extra and you take some to your coworkers. Hey dog, you want some spaghetti? Bought you some spaghetti.
spaghetti
I'm like,
tacos.
dude. It's funny.
I don't know
the
how I
wife-
feel about that.
She calls me every day, like around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. She's like, "I'm doing the for whatever for dinner." And every time she says spaghetti, I click over. I close up, like, "Man, fuck the spaghetti."
Well, now you might as well not click over from here on out.
But it's genius, fam. It's genius. It's genius. Yeah.
So
Yeah. If it's
as we continue on, R.Kelly, 100 years. 100 years.
good.
Oh, yeah, he deserved that
What?
shit. Let's talk about the
What
meat.
was the official number
100.
on the dot?
Yeah, I think it was 100. Let me look.
They can they could have let him just go out to Mars on one of
I
those
don't even
rockets.
need that much.
Send
He
him on a
in
rocket.
the skipping.
I'm not gonna say.
Well, you knew it was gonna be some ridiculous number where he wasn't gonna, be able to do anything after.
There is no after for this one. That's life. They might as well just say
Take him from
you
prison.
is gonna die.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Did they
what
put him
the-
in general population though?
Nah,
I think he's been there the whole
I-
time.
I don't think he's been in general population.
you know he hasn't because he has been able to make it to court.
Yeah, he's alive.
Yeah,
That's true.
He could be singing the. I'm not gonna say that. That's not appropriate.
He's
Keep
on his way out.
entertaining. Keep entertaining, because once you run out,
Yeah, I don't
it's a
know.
wrap.
You better
Oh,
sing that
it-
TP12.
I guess it's 10 years to life. The judge hasn't.
Why even?
He was
give him
found-
life.
You know how it is. He was found guilty. So now he was found guilty all the terms. according to the crimes he was found guilty to, the sentence can range from 10 years all the way to life. And so then you know how you did, you go back for official sentencing. He hasn't had that yet.
Is this a
Right.
federal case?
No, I think it's just a case I think it's in Chicago. I don't know if it's
Because
federal.
I don't think he's in Chicago yet. I thought he was doing. Because this was racketeering. Racketeering's a Fed case.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a federal case. He still got to do Chicago. Good.
Yeah, it was federal.
Good.
No,
he's
no,
gonna
no. That was the New York case.
Oh, so this ain't even. Yeah, cool.
So now he has a federal case with charges of obstruction of judges and child pornography, and then he has another case in Chicago for child pornography. So he got two more
What are we
cases.
doing? Why don't we just shoot him on a rocket somewhere? Just get him out of here. That's a long time he did that too.
Yeah.
That was a long time.
Yeah.
Are there other people in the case? Like, because they should be right there with them, right?
Well, I said anybody who helped him should be charged too, but they looked at him like I was crazy because he had to have help. The people who brought these women,
We know he had help.
the people who brought these girls to him, the people who worked for him, saw these girls, never said nothing, all that. I feel like
They gotta get.
you're all complicit.
They shouldn't get scot free. There's no way.
So
Or they took plea deals.
Yeah, that could be true.
to roll over on them,
Yeah, because what they want Robert Kelly because he ain't, according to him, he ain't got no damn money, but
What did it say? He's negative $2 million.
it don't matter what he is. He
Well, that's what Wikipedia says. Apparently.
like I told Stutter, I said the what sucks to me is that it's the aftermath is children's gonna have to deal with this shit. Because he has children and they carry his last name. So
They'll probably change their names.
most likely.
Unfortunately, that's what they'll do. They'll have to do in this world. That sucks, but
Even though they don't live in Chicago, they live in California, but people don't include their fathers. So, yeah.
well,
What it is.
prayers to them then, not him.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, moving on. What do we have? What do we have here? I got chicken scratch writing. Please bear with me. Okay, Ashanti gets her master's. Plans to re-record her music. Is it worth it? Should she?
I said she gonna waste her time on one album.
Hey, listen, she's got the time. Why not?
Right.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say talent.
She's got the time, man. Like, hey, if you got the time, go for it. Somebody gonna let you use the studio.
She got the talent. She sing the words, and then the computer fixes the tone.
Does it though?
It'll be a little better this time. I bet you them. I bet you that they'll sound different this time around when she re-records them.
Oh, you guys talking about like you ain't gotta be no vocalist these days. This ain't like no. She ain't a diva. She might think she's a diva. She ain't a diva, but she's. We know where she stands.
I don't really care about Ashanti. Yeah, whatever. Good for her.
Ashanti, if you show up to the pod, I'm good with you. So.
Oh no, I like Ashanti's music.
I
Don't
don't.
get me wrong. I do.
I don't.
We can tell y'all niggas.
Right. If you get to box anybody, box those two. It's fine.
Let me be honest. I'm gonna be clear. I don't care for her music. Now I like her, but I don't care for her music.
I don't.
Well,
But I mean, I think what's more important is the fact that we live in a day and age now where artists can now change songs after they've been released.
On the fly, yeah.
That's
That's some 2K shit. That's some
Drake
digital
and Kanye made adjustments to their albums this week.
Yeah.
And I thought this is some dope shit. Oh, this ain't working? Don't bet. Let me slide this nigga right in. And Kanye took Chris Brown off his album. He's off.
yeah.
Wouldn't it be dope?
Some petty
Like,
shit.
if, for instance, that Chris Brown version of the song, if someone had that saved and then like they deleted it, and then that one song was worth money, if you have the actual like original version of Chris Brown on this song, that'd be
Oh
dope.
no, it's out there.
Yeah, I know it's out,
It's
but
always
like
out there.
if like for instance, like what is it, when Young Buck released his debut album with G Unit, and there's like 2 versions of that Stomp song. What if that, like, you could actually like have the original and then like make some money off of that shit? Like,
but the thing is, the question is, do you own it? Because even when you buy albums, you don't own the album. You can't redistribute the album. You don't own that song. You can't gain royalties from it. So even if somebody has that Kanye song with Chris Brown on it, he can't profit off of it.
Why not? If you sold the CD, what if you sold the album itself, like just the hard copy?
The hard copy or vinyl. You have the original vinyl.
Oh, if you sold the whole product. Okay.
Yeah. You have the original version of the album.
If you have something, if you're selling, but in that point you're selling the tangible thing. It just okay.
Yeah. That's what I said. I think that would be dope to have that actual, like, oh, I have the original vinyl of Donda with the Chris Brown cuts and other, like, and you sell it for that. I think that'd be dope.
I don't know if it's official, but there was rumors about Drake actually adding a Cole verse to the Pipe Down song. That's what the rumor said. I don't know if
that'd be dope to just put it like a bonus song. Yeah. That'd be dope.
Yeah, they're just gonna have new albums by the end of the week.
They're not gonna have
the same name.
We're gonna end up with 17 versions of the first album.
Yeah. This is Donda's .72. What?
On bus 3, we changed the drum pattern and trickle down. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but we went in and go ahead and changed that. And you're like, wait, what? Like, yeah, I don't know if you can tell.
Some Kanye shit right
but
there.
at the 2-minute mark, we changed this and added bass line. It's like, wait, what? Like,
that's definitely some Kanye shit.
Yeah. Wait, no, because
you hear that hi-hat?
Well, that's essentially what he did. That's exactly what he did.
Yeah, because one of his edits, he was like, I extended the pause.
Yeah.
Track. I was like, what?
Oh shit, I dropped my damn shit. That's awesome.
There's an extra 4 seconds of pause. I was like, was this needed? But more dramatic effect? Like,
if somebody picked up on that, they are too big of a fan. Right? That's way too big. And you hear that?
I live for the diehards.
That's for the engineers.
I live for the diehard fans because without the diehard fans, there's parts about a song I would never catch. These big diehards be like, oh, the audience, nigga, did you hear this, nigga? You hear what he said, nigga?
So, as we move on, the Super Bowl this year, or next
halftime show.
Yeah, halftime show. So, Dre.
DRE.
Dr. Dre.
The Dog Father.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick and his whole umbrella.
King Lamar.
Is Eminem coming?
Yeah, Eminem's coming.
Is he bringing Mom Spaghetti?
He should.
Ooh, that would be brilliant. That would be brilliant.
I wouldn't. That'd be dope.
How about outside stadium?
Like
where's it at?
right in
Is
the middle
here?
of the field.
Oh, it's here. That's right.
It's in Inglewood, nigga.
That's right.
And he's bringing Mom Spaghetti for everyone.
I might have to go and get some Mom Spaghetti.
And you here for the game? No, nigga, I'm here for the spaghetti.
Just Mom Spaghetti.
Yeah, it's in Inglewood. Yeah, it's gonna be lit. I don't know why Mary J's on the ticket. I don't know. I'm on record. I don't like Mary J. I don't think she can sing.
I'm not going with you. I'm not
going with you. Right.
I rock some Mary J and her non-dancing.
Look, I've had this conversation with my family many times, and they all say I'm crazy. I don't get it. I don't.
Hey man. Even if I agree, I don't think I could go on that ledge with you on that one.
You just got a picture with lightsabers like I do.
With the
dance with the lightsaber.
Oh, I love those dances, buddy. The old choo-choo train, I call it.
Yeah.
To the little arms.
The funniest shit that she be doing nothing. She be stumbling and the crowd be hyping her. Go, Mary, go, and they.
Iraq, that's how you Iraq with her. Fucked up things. She could be having a seizure or a stroke, and
you never know. But Puff danced the same way.
She did it. But we all know Puff just high on ecstasy.
Yeah. Take that.
Puff again. Puffy don't sleep.
I think it's gonna be a. I think it's gonna
Sorry,
be a
I
dope
shouldn't have said that.
Speaking of Puff, do you think this is
Shot to him.
shot like motherfucker? Like you can't even you're not getting this stage.
You gonna do
I
a
would
versus?
I would like to formally apologize to Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, he changed his stakes from last week.
Did you go look at the catalog?
Yes, he did.
You go take a peek and you went, oh, he got a lot of songs.
I got JD Puff. I'm sorry, nigga.
He got a lot of songs.
I got JD. Nigga, after you get too big and a little bit of Mace, nigga, you better play Day 26 or something, nigga. It's just rough over here. This nigga got JD got hits. Shit.
Yeah. Well,
I got JD.
it depends on how they let him do it, though.
I got JD, nigga. I don't care.
Does Puff get to choose anything from Bad Boy? If he could do that, he could win. But it's not going to be a landslide.
You talking about Danny Kane? Nigga, he not beating nigga.
We're not talking about no damn Danny Kane. Get out of here. Danny Kane.
But you're not beating Jermaine. Nigga,
Yeah, he got Usher. He got Mariah Carey. He got. There's a lot of motherfuckers there, man. I was looking at some shit. He got motherfuckers on Bad Boy.
JD got songs with Migos. I didn't know this shit till I started looking into this shit. Right? So
he hasn't stopped.
He got like one hit wonder song too, because that Murphy Lee song, what the hook gonna be?
That's him.
That's him, right?
Bone Crusher. Don't you forget about We Ain't Never Scared.
Right. He got the Jagged Edge shit. He got the Freaka Leak. Shit.
Yeah, it's just 20
Oh,
cuts.
He can do a whole verses just with strip club songs.
Yeah. He got Tyrese tracks. He got 3OW tracks.
This nigga's only 49.
He got tracks with Snoop. He got the Franchise Boys. Like I said, he got he got Petey. He got songs with Rough Riders, nigga. He got all the Bow Wow shit. He got some Mariah Carey shit. He got some Janet shit. I got JD. I got JD.
Yeah,
Usher.
I got you. I don't give a fuck about STD boy, but I got JD. That's a shot to the wife. Stand that nigga.
Oh, I know what you mean. I got that shit.
Let it burn.
I got JD. Can you see my chest? I got JD. I'm sorry, JD.
Let it burn.
You got hit, nigga.
That's going to be the first of many retracted statements on this here podcast.
I'm not retracting Melo getting Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. Because I already know. Look, I wouldn't got me some media ramen today.
I shouldn't have said.
Hold on,
my bad.
That shit cost $13. So when I get my $13, I'm taking my ass over there and give me some fucking ramen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I would say I take cash at Venmo, but now they taxing that shit. So I need cash.
I'll bring it to you. But you gonna bring it to me. I'll just ask you to bring me a bowl. Fuck it. Watch, Melo gonna be out there.
Melo gonna be just like this. Put me in, coach. No.
Oh Lord.
I fucked some Melo.
So Dre, yeah, Dr. Dre's killing it.
The shizzle.
Yeah, the halftime show should be lit.
Yeah.
As long as they keep Mary's songs under 2.
Well, come on, you got Snoop and M and fucking Kendrick. Mary singing backups.
And Mont Spaghetti.
I'm gonna stand outside eating it outside the stadium, and just a wife beater.
And then if you get spaghetti on your wife beater, you gotta post it.
Oh, done. Yeah, absolutely.
Mont Spaghetti. My knees are weak. Arms are heavy.
I'll bring y'all some if y'all don't want to roll.
Bet.
Tubs. Oh, okay.
So geeking out. Have you guys watched Marvel's What If?
I've seen 4 episodes.
I want to let you guys have that one.
So he's stepping out. Marvel's What If is on episode 8 now, boys. And if you guys don't know what Marvel's What If is, it's pretty much a Marvel's universe scenario of what if certain things went different. So it's like, what if the Avengers died, or what if the recent one, what if Ultron won, or what if
Oh, really?
what is it, Killmonger met Tony Stark before, and like all these different scenarios where, and the one thing I just wanted to point out is I didn't realize how dark that shit could get, especially on Disney Plus. Like, you wouldn't think that they would allow it, but that shit got dark, really dark. But it intrigues me.
There is the in the comic book world, there are a lot of dark, twisted timelines.
And I grasp that, and I grasp that that's what the what if stems from. But I was surprised that Disney Plus was like, yeah, we're on board. Like, I was shocked by that, because
I think the way that
they're letting them have their own thing.
Yeah, I think the way that Disney, the way they're letting Marvel move, and the way Marvel's moving, is that they plan on keeping this shit rolling for centuries if they're around. Like, they're trying to capitalize on everything. So I think the way they play things is that if this takes off, they're going to expand these universes. They're going to expand these storylines. So I think if you're a fan of Marvel and that type of thing, I think it's a win for you.
I think it's dope.
I mean, because let's be realistic. The good guy doesn't always win.
Yeah.
So
This looks cool. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch that for sure. That was real cool. I didn't know it was like cartoons too.
Yeah, and it's the most of the voice actors came back to do their roles. Not all of them, but most of them came back to do their roles. They have a few episodes of Chadwick Boseman reprising Black Panther, Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger, and Mark Ruffalo.
You talking about Michael Get Bitches Jordan?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say yeah. Michael Get that guy. the Amazon guy.
Come on, man. No, come on, man. That's Killmonger / old boy from Creed. Come on, that's Creed. Come on now.
Apollo Creed's son.
Come on.
Adonis.
Hey.
Ding ding.
And
I thought it was dope.
Apparently, the series is all canon in a weird way. So all everything that's happening in these shows is actually happening somewhere in
the multiverse.
Yeah,
It's all tied to the multiverse.
Yeah.
I don't want to nerd out too much, but this is why I tell people that Doctor Strange is the strongest universe.
Especially that last one. Did you watch the last episode? You'll see what I'm saying when you get there.
If you're being realistic, the reason why they fought Thanos so early in Doctor Strange's progression in the movie cinema, because Doctor Strange at his ultimate power, him and Wanda together, Thanos couldn't punch him.
I just think it's super dope.
I am a black nerd. I talk shit, but I'm a nerd.
Blurred.
I'm sorry.
I'm not a nerd, but I fucks with.
Fuck
I mean,
DC.
ain't nothing wrong with being a nerd.
Fuck DC.
Just because Nipsey was like, rich nigga, rich as you nerds. Real nigga, rich as you nerds.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Nip.
Rest in peace.
What else we got to talk about here? So right now, since we're in this entertainment shit, do you guys have any picks of movies or shows or things that you listen or not listen to, watch rather, when you're in your off time, that you, even if it's not recent, but you really think people should rock with if they haven't already?
I just watched Snowfall. That's the one I'm
I
invested
fucks with
in.
Snowfall.
I'm like fully invested in Snowfall.
I fucks with Snowfall. Heavy.
DVD?
I don't know what else, huh? The only other show I watched was Atlanta, and that's gone, so I just be watching bullshit.
That's weird. They confirmed, was it season 3 for so long, and they still just.
Yeah, you're right.
I've heard them talk about, like, supposedly Amazon got involved and like he might take it down. I don't know.
He's probably painting on some beach somewhere, just like I'll get to
Oh,
it.
he ain't worried about shit. He ain't worried about shit.
Don't worry, I'll get to it.
He the only person in the world to wake up and say, you know what, I'm a rapper this week.
The dope thing about Atlanta was I liked that the first season it followed a storyline somewhat, and then the second season was just no holds barred. Every episode could be its own thing, and I thought that was dope. Especially the episode, fuck, I can't remember his name, where he plays the dude in the mansion, the white dude that was.
Oh yeah,
that shit was
now
dope.
I can't think of it. That was a creepy ass episode. It took me a long time to realize that was him.
Yeah. God damn it, what episode is that? Shit.
What's that? He had a name.
But then what made it even dope was that I guess when he went to the Oscars or the Emmys, he was dressed as him. Or he had someone dressed as him in the crowd. So when people were tripping out like, was it him or wasn't it him? I thought it was dope. Fucking Donald Glover's a genius, dude.
Teddy Perkins.
Yes. Yes. And what was dope was like somebody panned to him in the and if you were an Atlanta fan, you got it. But if you like you didn't know, it was just some random white dude in the crowd. But I thought it was dope. Donald Glover's a genius. So. That motherfucker was creepy though. It was a dope episode. Atlanta is definitely a if you haven't watched it, go watch that shit. That shit is dope. There's only two seasons, but like I said, I don't know what's going on with the third. Anything else, Mo? You got anything that you think people should tune into, watch?
I don't watch anything really outside of. I'm not big on TV anymore. The only thing I really keep up on is my anime stuff. I don't know if people want to hear that.
You can share anime.
I don't know if people want to hear that shit. You know,
there's niggas that watch anime. What the fuck?
Oh, well, most of my anime is on hiatus right now. But if you're looking for some dope animes to watch, Jujutsu Kaisen. I fucks with Demon Slayer. Dr. Stone. Fire Force. You want to go old school? You know, my Naruto. You know, I watch the shit. That's me. I don't fuck with Dragon Ball. That shit is garbage.
Hey, niggas watch. We do other things other than the typical. You could be an anime man. Shit, I do proud of that shit.
I do recommend My Name Is Earl and Big Bang Theory, and My Wife and Kids and Different Strokes.
Different Strokes. You Keith.
And I can watch Martin and Jamie Foxx show anytime too. Don't matter. It don't matter what the episode is. If I catch it, I'm watching.
I mean, if there's any fans out there of The Witcher, I would recommend watching Nightmare of the Wolf before the next season.
I fucks with The Witcher.
It's pretty dope. I mean, if you watch Castlevania, which is another thing I would recommend, you'll definitely like The Witcher, Nightmare of the Wolf. It's definitely an adult themed animation.
Hentai.
But other than that, I mean, I'm still waiting for, even though I consume a lot of fantasy based content when it comes to entertainment, I'm a sci-fi head, and I'm still waiting for something sci-fi to like truly catch me.
You know, wasn't Sharknado?
Nah.
Orville, I was like deep into Orville for the first season and a half, Keith, and then I just like, man. Because I fucks with Family Guy. I think Family Guy is hilarious. I don't know, I just my type of family. I fucks with like Ted and shit like that. And it had some similar parts of it, and it was the whole sci-fi, like kind of rip off of Star Trek, a little bit of but they lost me. Midway through the second season, they lost me. So,
what was this?
It's called Orville.
Or
No, you can watch it on Hulu. It's a Fox show. You can watch it on Hulu or Fox website. I guess the shit's old now. Shit. But I think they got like 2-3 seasons. That's your thing.
Breaking Bad. I forgot about that.
I'll fuck with Breaking Bad. What was the
Oh.
old boy's name? What was the old boy's name? The with the glasses?
No, Walter.
Not Walter. The one that was running the cartel from the chicken place.
Oh, I don't remember that fool's name.
That was my guy. That was my guy.
Cold man right there.
He got shit done.
I forgot another one. Love, Death, and Robots is another one that people should check out.
What's up?
Basically, it's a collection of different short stories, all done in like different studios. Just do their own little short episodes for it, or short stories. It's interesting because you can go from a slapstick comedy to something super dramatic and sad and depressing, but the animation quality it's pretty good, and everything is different because it's done by different studios. They get to like kind of showcase what they're good at. So you have stuff that looks damn near realistic to something that's stop motion. So that's another thing I would recommend watching if you're just a fan of animation.
What's up?
I will remember some of those.
Is you writing them down?
I'll just go rewatch it.
I mean, you got a whole month off, so you can.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just fast forward to this part and be like, "What was those shows again?" Damn, I forgot I got a month off. How did I forget that? I told everybody for a month that I had a month off coming up.
You said it in the beginning of this.
The whole month. I'm like, hey, you guys know I'm taking a month off next month, right?
Oh yeah. Don't watch the Cowboy Bebop live action shit.
Oh,
Don't support that trash.
Come on, man.
They have one? I didn't know there was one out.
I said
Yeah, it's coming out soon. Don't do that. Like,
What, like Death Note?
I just want to say something.
yeah,
I'm
it's
tired
gonna be
of
that
these-
bad.
I'm tired of these studios fucking up our childhood classics.
Right.
Leave the classics alone. These new kids don't need new adaptations of what's good because you fucking it up. Especially the Lion King. You fucked the Lion King up. I didn't think it was possible. Lion King was
Damn,
fucked up.
they fucked up He-Man.
Thank you, Beyonce.
How do you
Wow.
fuck up He-Man?
Dang, you guys sound scarred.
Yeah, don't fuck with my childhood, nigga. I don't come here talking about let's redo little Einstein, nigga. Leave
Right.
my shit alone.
Well, those
Tell 'em
weren't
how you
hits.
really feel, Mo.
Yeah,
Those
like
ain't hits.
come on, nigga.
What really
Sometimes
grinds your gears?
Sometimes I watch shit. I'm like, man, they need the Green Ranger to come here and fuck they shit up for 3
Hey,
days.
you know what's coming,
Yeah, I know
right? Back
what's
to
real.
the Future. They're gonna remake Back to the Future. Get ready.
Nah.
Get
See,
ready.
that's where I draw the line.
Everybody
I
thinks
might
it's untouchable. It's not
You-
untouchable.
I might physically have to fight somebody.
I love that you said that.
Zach,
I might have to physically fight
Zac
somebody.
Efron and Jim Carrey.
I fuck with Jim, but Esmond, come on, nah.
Jim Carrey ain't
Then-
showing up.
Then was it what's the chick that played the mom, her daughter? I already see a cast.
It's coming. Always.
it.
Utterly just like her.
You see a cast, I see a train wreck.
Right.
If they want to remake something, they can remake Teen Wolf.
No, it's going to be Back to the Future.
Well, I mean, technically they did. It was on MTV.
What, that show?
What?
Yeah.
No, I don't count.
Oh, that. Yeah.
MTV don't count.
All right.
I mean, it counts for somebody.
So-
Carson Daly.
My show picks are what we got here? Where are my show picks? Oh, Warrior. I fucks with Warrior heavy. If you haven't seen Warrior, it's on HBO Max now.
That's not safe to watch around children.
What?
It's not safe.
Oh,
to
don't.
watch around
Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's graphic, but
Okay.
it's martial arts driven. It's based on the writings of Bruce Lee.
It's blood and they fucking.
It's based on the writings of Bruce Lee.
Fucking.
I believe his daughter is like an executive producer. They've been pushing it. It was canceled, and then HBO Max revived it, so they're doing a third season. I would implore people to watch the first and second season. It's dope as shit. It's graphic, but it's martial arts. It's playing homage to Bruce Lee. It's a lot of titties. But it's a dope show. Another show I think is dope that just came out is the Wonder Years remake, the reboot from the black perspective. Why are you shaking your head?
I've been dodging that show for 3 days. The wife keeps talking about we should watch this together. And then when she listened to this shit, she understood it was good. Now you got Rambo.
I just know that Don Cheadle is the voiceover. The kid that they picked to play the young version looks just like him. What I like that it's not just a black cast, it is a dark black cast, meaning these are black people. This is not that one mixed kid playing something like, come on, this is an actual black family on television. I think it's dope. The first 2 episodes are touching on the Martin Luther King assassination and then them dealing with it in America after their schools got desegregated and them dealing with all that and white people and all that. It's a dope show. I definitely think people should check it out. Fred Savage directs the shit, so that makes it like he almost literally put his stamp on it, saying like we need it from a different perspective, the Wonder Years. So, and third would be On My Block, which comes out Monday, season 4, the last season. It's kind of like the best way to describe that shit would be like the Goonies meets, I don't know, like have you ever seen Dope? The movie Dope, like where it's like it's in the hood, but it's like these kids and they're looking for like some lost money from a gang and all the shit that they're dealing with being in the hood and being friends and all that shit, and them dealing with it. It's funny, has its serious points, but it's a dope show. And a lot of the shit that goes on, especially if you grew up in like Riverside with the essays and all that shit, you've seen at times where you're like, nigga, I've met an Oscar, or I've met a Caesar, or I've met this, and you're like, this shit's believable. So, and the fact that the black flamboyant kid isn't actually gay, because the way they're going down that path, and nothing wrong with being gay, but it felt like that's what they were going for, but they just made him goofy, and he's a dope character, and I think people will really get a kick out of it, especially you, Maurice. I think you would enjoy the show. I think you'd fuck with it heavy.
I've seen 5 episodes.
Did you fuck with it?
It's whatever.
It's whatever?
Whatever.
Then I was wrong.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot to keep my interest.
I was wrong.
I have
But
I have 80 like a motherfucker. It takes a lot to pique my interest.
I was wrong. But I think it's a dope show. But those are my 3 picks.
Is that Wonder Years the same timeline as the other Wonder Years?
Yeah, I just know it starts in 1968, so I believe so.
Just a different perspective. That's cool. That's dope.
They said, how did the Negroes feel at this time?
They didn't say that though.
So,
Dog the Bounty Hunter does.
You keep referencing this, Mo, so I figured we should have a little segment called What Women Want to Know from the Men.
This ain't me. Don't put this shit on me.
Oh yeah, you inspired it from our talks. So we're gonna. There's 3 questions I have. I don't know if anybody else has had frequent questions that they've been asked, but these are the 3 frequent ones that I usually get. How do women know when a man is generally interested in her? I'm sorry.
We're gonna let Keith take these.
Excuse me?
I mean, that's a silly question though.
Because a
How
lot
do
of
you not
times
know when
I
somebody's
see it.
interested?
I see it frequently because a lot of women don't know if the man's into them for
And you gotta realize
just
a lot
smashing or
Yeah, but does he talk to you? Like, does he talk to you? If he talks to you, he probably likes you. If you're not having a conversation, He trying to have a conversation with somebody he don't like. Trust me.
Like a real conversation, or
Yeah,
just
it's like
trying to
a
get to
real
point?
conversation.
Anytime
Nah,
you
you
talk
could-
about more than the weather, it's interest.
Yeah, like a real conversation.
Yeah.
That fool likes.
I don't know. If I bring up weather, then I must like you because I can't. I don't give a shit about the weather.
That's the curveball.
Yeah.
I don't
You know
know.
what I mean?
People do just show interest, you know. It's the same thing from a dude. Like, how do I know a woman likes me? Like,
I would say interest. He shows interest, and then there's also effort behind it.
yeah.
It's that simple.
Like him
It's
calling,
special.
him texting, his
Yeah.
Call, text, comment,
I
like.
guess I
flowers,
should just say talk.
chocolate,
If you gossip to him and he's just
a bucket of Popeye's chicken.
you can't
Whatever.
I can't believe that bitch said that to you.
Nasty hoe. Yeah, I mean, it's simple. I
Okay.
mean,
But I
now,
guess it's not. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
it's straightforward. Now, I mean, it you can tell. You
Yeah.
can tell. I mean, you can tell when a guy is interested in something real and something and interested in just something quick. I mean, that's not.
Yeah.
I don't think it's hard. You can see his motive by how he moves, how he directs you, when he contacts you, type of things he invites you to or try.
Like at what
Have-
time you mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like time, type
2
of
a.m.
type
How
of
he
try
is.
to, how he moves around you, like all that. You can tell. When
You guys
women,
just out drinking all the time, like
when
or
women,
do you go hang out?
yeah, they just don't listen to their intuition all the time because a lot of times what they're attracted to is the exact same thing they claim they don't want.
To be fair, we haven't helped the situation because there's a lot of motherfuckers out there who will pretend to be a certain way into it just to get to that point.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I think that's where they're teetering on that. How do they know to be
Yeah.
able to tell the difference between the real
life.
and the dude
That's-
just trying to?
you can only
That's like sometimes you find out.
you can only pretend for
Sucks.
so long.
Oh yeah, if it's distance, yeah, you should make them wait, but I don't know.
So next question is why is it so hard for men to talk to their women on the phone, or in general?
Because they don't give a fuck about what we got to say.
That sounded so personal. Fuck.
Yeah, that sounded like there was pain behind that.
It's not personal.
It's not
It just
personal.
sound-
It's
it
not
just sounds
personal.
very personal though.
It's not personal. It's,
Right,
it's how.
statement.
No, I'm talking about the aggression and the
Dude,
tension
he got it out.
and your words, the way you said it. That shit sounded so personal, like it came from the soul.
Look,
I told her some shit today and she brought up the weather.
I don't know. It just. I mean, you can ask many dudes. It don't. What we a lot of times what we feel, what we go through, what we're feeling, it don't really matter. It don't really matter because that a lot of times and this is not like a uncommon thing. A lot of men feel this way that I can walk up to her and express my feelings to her, but at what cost? Is she going to be empathetic towards me, or is she going to take my feelings and throw it back in my face? Because a lot of times as men, you know, we've been told since birth, you know, you're a man, buckle up, stick your chest out, keep your head up, keep walking, don't cry, you be a man. So a lot of times, women in society, you know, keep that, perpetuate that. You're in your feelings. You over here, you draking it. You in your feelings.
Drinking.
Don't listen
I
to
mean-
Drake on workout.
Yeah.
I think it's gender role shit. You know, the healthiest I ever felt was when I cried all the time. I was crying watching commercials and shit. Like that's the most fucking emotionally healthy I've ever felt. I was like watching some shit. It was like a random commercial. And I was like, oh, the people in the world.
You laugh, but that shit is important.
Just
You
a
have-
happy cry.
You have to have an outlet. That shit's important. You have to. I know as men, as husbands, as fathers, we carry a lot. We carry a lot of responsibility, and it's like we have to have some outlet. to relieve the pressure, relieve the stress, let the monkey sit on the curb for a little bit, get off our back type shit. That shit's important. You have to find that. That's something that's important. Now it's not. I mean, a lot of men don't find it. A lot of men struggle to do it, but it's something that's important. It's especially for our own personal mental health.
Yeah. I
Sure.
don't know if I'm gonna be crying in commercials anymore, but I'm gonna try it.
Nigga, did you hear the effects of that? Why are the
Watch
side
next
effects?
He's
pod,
gonna
I'm
go.
gonna-
Why
He's
are
gonna
the
go.
side effects? Why are the side effects of most medication worse than what the medication is for?
I was gonna say you're gonna listen to the extra pause in the Donda album. It's here. He
Probably.
did this shit. Donda. Laugh at that motherfucker. Like, man.
All right,
I'll edit your shit from here.
load the next one. Load it up. Next chamber. Shout out to Wu-Tang.
Oh,
No.
they said somebody else was living in the stadium. I forgot that. Ocho Cinco.
Oh yeah.
That's why he was playing though. That's why he was playing. Yeah.
Where's Ocho going after the game? Nowhere.
What
Upstairs. That's
where
where I'm going. Upstairs.
it amazes me because if you hear people talk about him and hear him talk, he was extremely fuel. Like he doesn't drink. He doesn't really party. Like he'll go to clubs and stuff, but he was known to just drink cranberry juice. Like he's always had his wits about him, and he's always, he even admitted to buying. He got accustomed to buying fake jewelry. He said, "I go buy fake jewelry. I pay a fraction of the cost. No one questions me because I don't just
Yeah, that's
they're
true.
gonna assume it's real anyway. So why should I have to go?" I said, "This man is genius." He said for a while he was in his Pro Bowl season, he ate McDonald's 4 nights a week.
It's a little extreme.
Shit.
That's really extreme.
Yeah. What you got, Sutter? Come on.
Oh, the next question was, what do men want from a woman? I guess per like long haul, like what they look for, like is she, I don't know, educated, have a plan in life, goals?
I think that's a simple answer too.
Is she just gotta look a certain way? Does she have to have her head on her shoulders? Type. I think that's what the question's supposed to be.
I think women, I'm not women, I think men want the same thing women want. We want security, we want loyalty, and we want someone that is going to be there and that generally want to be with us for who we are and not for what we provide. That's a
Facts.
Yep.
So financially, nothing.
that's part of security.
What do you
sir.
mean?
I'm talking about like, because he said, therefore, you being genuinely or not what you provide, but insecurity, you're saying financially, what she meets you halfway. Financially, she meets you with sound.
Whatever you guys come up with, I
Yeah.
think is that one. That's to each
Financially,
relationship.
you do whatever works for your situation. Every situation is different. Every situation is different. You know, my situation is different from your situation. Yours is different from Devin. Every situation is different. So, because what you may require financially is different from what we may require, and vice versa, or what you may want. It's different. It's a different situation. That goes per relationship.
Yeah, per relationship.
That's something that you sit down and talk out, and you guys come up with a plan that benefits both. Because me personally, I don't care about if you bring money to the table. think my biggest part of security is I need peace of mind. I don't give a damn. You could bring home $100K a year, but if you're not giving me peace of mind, that money means shit to me. I'll live without it because I got my own money over here.
You, Kevin?
But financially?
Flex? No, just your takes to add on, or
No, that's what I feel like. Backup shit like that. You're generally looking for my best interest. You know what I mean? Like, if I fall, you got it. You know, like, you know what I mean? You're my backup. Not just my backup, but that's along with what he was saying there.
You're part of the team, and if I have a bad game, you carry it.
Yeah, like
That's what it is.
because it happens. It happens.
Yeah. I need to know that if something happens to, if I have an untimely demise tomorrow, will you be okay? If I'm putting the foundation in front of you, and I got all the policies in place, everything's in place for you to cash it out and maintain all that, I need to be confident in knowing that you're gonna take that and you're not gonna waste it, and you're gonna do the responsible thing, and you're gonna thrive without me, and that my children will thrive without me.
Yeah.
But that's also part of my job to make
Setting
sure
it up.
make sure those things are in place.
what about you, Keith?
Given the situation I just came out of, at least currently what I'm looking for, peace and partnership. I tend to have a habit of putting everything on my shoulders. Sometimes it's put on my shoulders, but a lot of time I put it on my shoulders, and I feel like I have to do everything myself. So if I can have someone that I feel that can also help carry some of the burden, it's a lot less stress for me, and I tend to have a lot of it. So yeah, the biggest thing is just companionship and
Sorry about that.
understanding. That's the biggest thing.
I call it the tap in method. Sometimes I gotta tap you in. Sometimes I need a couple hours to just decompress. Look, I can't deal with this shit. I need you to take care of this. Let me tap in. Let me go get my mental right, so I can come back and be what I need to be for the family. So I'm gonna tap in.
I don't need help. Ooh, my bad. I had to run out. Baby went out the room.
I guess to add to that, like, I just need them to try. You don't always have to succeed. Just try. I hate someone that just be like, oh well,
I can't do that.
Don't freeze up. Like, do something.
Do that.
But see, to me, Keith, that's part of the security.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the security I get from you. Say, hey, when we're in a bind, I don't want you staring at me. You should be throwing ideas over here. Let's solve this puzzle together. I don't want.
Puzzle hat.
Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Like let's put our collective minds together and come up with a solution to what's going on. And don't just look at me and say, well, what are we gonna do? What's gonna happen? What are we gonna do? I don't know. You tell me. What are we doing? Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's important.
So women, does that help you? Shit.
They ain't gonna
Does
listen, so it don't matter.
So we're right back to square one.
Right.
And the list just got longer.
No.
So moving on. We had a coworker that some wild shit happened to, so it made me pose this question because I noticed, not to say that it never existed, but I noticed there was a spike. Trump's "Make America Great Again" campaign and the life after meaning. I noticed that there's a lot of people out there that after he had took office decided that they could have the courage to just kind of be bold in their beliefs and how they go out and about living their lives. Do you guys have any instances or situations that you've seen where this applies, where you've seen some shit where like, damn, a couple years ago they wouldn't have even thought of that shit and they just pulled that shit right now, like in your personal life?
I've been lucky enough to not have it come to me, but it's evident when you are out and you're seeing how people maneuver. Like, just look at their clothing. The clothing has changed. This is going to sound odd because I consider myself fairly patriotic, but it's odd to see people become so patriotic. It was like, you didn't wear that shirt 4 or 5 years ago. You didn't do all that stuff. How come all of a sudden you're that patriotic? It almost feels like they're saying, this is my country, this is my flag, this is mine. It's not, it's everybody's. But that's what I get from that. Like, it's like a different feel now. It's not, I don't know, it's more of a line has been drawn in the sand type deal, which is weird over one man, because that's not even politics.
So you feel it's more off
oh.
of you would say like poking the bear or trying to stir up the pot instead of actually having patriotism?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Hmm?
What were you saying?
Oh, I was getting ready to say, like, yeah, it's to the point now that when I see certain individuals wearing flags and stuff like that, I'm more cautious of them than those that might have a red rag or blue rag hanging from their pants.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is a shame. They're using the flag to stoke fear.
I see it now so much as like the trucks out over this way. You damn near see it every 5 cars. There's a truck with a giant American flag on it, or a Trump 2024 flag, or something hanging from it, and they're like them these big ass trucks, and they're like driving wild and cutting everyone off, and it's
looking for it.
Yeah,
they're looking for it. I'm like, you got it, man. I'm not even here. You fighting? Who you fighting? You don't even know what you're fighting. You have no idea what you're fighting. You just want to fight because somebody told you, hey, this is what we're doing. Like, I always say this, like, the Civil War before was easier to deal with, would be easier to deal with, because at least they had uniforms. Now we don't know what the fuck anybody looks like, and I don't know what their enemy looks like.
Yeah.
And I would assume it looks more like me, and that's the unfortunate part, because I know people who like to fly the flag, and they shouldn't have to feel that, oh, you think I'm this way because of this. It's like, that's what it's become now. You should be mad at your counterparts.
No take on it, Maurice, because you've been quiet as shit, and you haven't been quiet the whole pot. So
just listen. I mean, I haven't had anything. I was trying to think. I haven't had anything directly, happen to me, but I've seen the videos, and I mean, you can tell the atmosphere that certain people have been walking around like they've been more entitled than ever. But it's like this is America. You're free to do what you want, within the guidelines of the law. And like I said, freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want to say, but consequences in life are real.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the freedom of speech has a cost.
Yeah. So
or it can.
You say what you say, and my reaction will be my reaction.
And I think the internet plays a lot into it. Like, people just, I don't know, they went into it and I feel like started trolling, and then it just got dangerous, and they were just like, wow, now I got all of this, so I'm gonna just keep on making shit up. And people are like, look at this, you see this? And like, can you actually believe that? This looks like The Onion. That's what this looks like. And you think this is a real news article. And people are just going. And it's dangerous.
I used to comment a lot on Facebook posts and shit like that. I just stopped. Because I used to tell people like, dude, I was like, dude, I was in a Call of Duty live in 02. Nothing you can say can surprise me. Like I've heard it all. I've heard it all. Between Call of Duty and Halo lobbies, there's nothing you can call me or say to me that would be surprising. I've heard it all. Like I knew you guys exist when I was 14 because you were in my ear. Like so. I just think like I do think they're emboldened. Then again, I feel like a lot of people really. What really angers me. Stutter knows this, and this is a really big pet peeve of mine. It's ignorance. People make quotes, make statements, say certain things because they've heard it somewhere. No factual evidence whatsoever, and that is for some reason when especially people I consider friends, somewhat acquaintances, when they say some ignorant and I educate them, and then I like you sound dumb. You just sound dumb. This is it. One of my favorite things to say is that numbers lie. Numbers can be manipulated to look any kind of way. So you can take numbers and paint any narrative you want to paint, but you have to really dive into the information. I can make it look like, per capita, Rancho is the richest city in the world if I take one zip code. You know what I mean? So I just feel like people, they hear these things that are outlandish, but what's more surprising to me than anything is that if they believe what they hear, they wanted to hear it. That's how I feel. Because if it's something they remember, that must be that you were feeling that way previously and you identify with that, so you ran with it. I mean, this is the whole point. I feel like this is the whole point behind all the algorithms and all that stuff. You see what you're attracted to. You become more in common with people who have more similar beliefs. And I feel like that's the downfall of social media. Because instead of, back in the old school days, granted, you can say MySpace, when Facebook first started, whatever, when you saw everything, not just, oh, he's interacting with this a lot, or he's interacting with that a lot, so we're going to flood him with this. And you saw everything. So think about it. You may have 100 friends on Facebook. I guarantee you're only seeing the post of 20.
Yeah.
25.
That's that.
You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you 85 of those people are posting at least weekly or most daily. But you're not going to see it unless you go looking for it. And then
it goes deeper than that.
Yeah.
It's
right?
way deeper than that.
So it's like people don't understand how you're being manipulated to see certain things, and then you're reacting a certain way, but you're not getting the full story. And I feel like that whole movement thing took a couple narratives, exaggerated them, and people just ran with it. And they thought that what was happening was true. I mean, shit, you can say that shit now with the pandemic. People believe what they want to believe. The level of ignorance in this country is
the dumbest thing I heard was, I mean, did you ever actually know anybody that had COVID? It's obviously a conspiracy. What the fuck? Like,
yeah. But it's bigger than just us at this point. Like, it's like the whole damn globe is just lost in it. The whole globe is lost in it. and it's insane, and I don't know how you come back from it. I have no idea how you come back from where we have gone. Like, when you set the internet, like social media, even when you just talk about something, your Google will turn your whole algorithm
Yep.
when you open your phone to something where you're like, oh, just talking about that. That's weird that that's an advertisement on my ESPN page. Why is this happening, and how is this allowed? And like, Trump is, he's an ideology now. It's not even politics anymore. It's an ideology of how he thinks and how he moves. And like, he might just be a showman. He might not believe any of this, but he just likes the attention.
I genuinely believe he doesn't believe any of it. I just knew it was a narrative for him to win, and people ran with it. He played on ignorant, middle class, lower class white people's feelings and beliefs, and amplified them. And they took it and flipped it and started to say, let's be racist instead of just.
I saw Trump flags in Australia. Like, what?
The truth of the matter is that if you want to be serious about things, you have to understand that the people who control most things, it's only 4, maybe 5 families of extremely old money that influence. I'm not saying complete control, but influences things, and they work within the system. Because you gotta realize, I don't want to get too conspiracy talk here, but you gotta realize the system was created for a reason. It was profitable for someone. So when you look at the grand scheme of things, you would think that it's profitable for them, for us to be going at each other. It's like, hey,
think the same way.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm black, you're white. Fuck, we're both poor. Why are you hating me? They're sitting in 37 rooms and 40 bathrooms, fucking throwing old plates away.
It works how it's supposed to work.
But I'm the problem.
But it's the same. You said that same structure is used in business and everything else. With UPS to everything. Like, even working for a company, it seems like the main goal is to make us be at each other's necks and not at management's necks.
The whole goal is, well, if these people would do this, you would have a better life. But you never hear say, oh, you know, I made 50. Like, put it this way, you just said Amazon. Jeff Bezos, billionaire, multi-billionaire. He went to space for what? For what purpose? The money he spent going to space, he could have ended world hunger. He could have provided pandemic relief to half the world. That's what I'm saying. If you have to understand that these things are put in place to put us against each other. It's old school divide and conquer, and it's working well. They perfected this shit, and they run this shit like a well-oiled machine.
How about this? What if these people don't even know they're part of it now? It's so old, no one knows who's a part of it.
Well, that's the thing.
It's just going. Like, we go back to Egypt. But like, all those schools and doing all that shit.
But that comes down to people having the sense and the wherewithal to question things, to not believe everything you hear, not believe everything you see, and then you have to actually look at the world in a whole and say, well, everything is cause and effect. There's a reason why. There's a reason why people tell you all the time, you know, read a book, get education, do your research. Because people, if you sit here and all you do is intake entertainment, sports, TV shows, movies, whatever the case may be, video games, whatever it may be, if that's all you ever take in, you're numbing yourself to important aspects of life. I mean, you'd be surprised at how many people don't vote. They don't vote because they say, "Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Oh, my vote doesn't matter." But then they'll turn around and complain about everything that's happened. But you don't vote. So why are you upset? But you said my vote won't matter. Okay. Well, your vote doesn't matter. Oh, they're going to do what they want to do anyway. Okay. Well, if you cared about something more than what was going on the Real Housewives, maybe something could happen. but that takes sacrifice, and that takes me putting yourself in a place of maybe being possibly uncomfortable. And if we know anything about Americans, if it ain't comfortable, we ain't there.
Nah, this could be a whole.
Yeah,
whole
we've
pod.
been going on for a while about this one.
That could be a whole pod.
It could be a whole pod. There's so many layers to jump into. It's insane.
So we're getting close to what I think damn near 2 hours, but
Are we?
with the two halves, yes. But the
like Coke.
well, one last subject before we finish up tonight. The man who was in his own search party.
Yes.
We ended with a bang. Go ahead, Keith.
This man is a genius.
Yeah, so apparently this man, what was the story? Apparently he got drunk with some friends, got separated, and ended up just strolling into a forest of some kind. And he got lost. His friends, which, I mean, good for them, basically reported him missing. And during the search, he found his way out and found a group that were actively searching for someone. So him wanting to be a good Samaritan, decided he was going to help out too.
He's a good guy.
And was searching with this group, and at some point he finally asked who were they searching for, and they said his name. And he's like, well, I'm right here. So he was searching for himself without even knowing it.
That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty gangster.
That's an epic story to tell somebody.
That would be funny if he was like, "What's the name? That's my name. This guy's got my name too."
Right.
Did they were the police searching as well, or is it just like random?
Yeah. No, it was like.
Did they charge him? Does he have to pay for that man hour time?
As far as I know, probably not.
That's his friends called on him. Hey, I never was lost. I didn't tell them to. I just needed to get away from them.
I was right over there the whole time. That's funny.
Good for that guy. I hope that never happens to me, but that's a dope story.
Yeah, that'd be funny. I think to tell someone. Oh,
yeah, that's definitely not something that don't happen often.
This is my first time ever hearing that, so good on that guy.
Yeah.
I think that's good. We can do. I think we should probably do questions next week since you said we're at 2 hours.
We're pushing it.
Yeah.
'Cause it's about to be 9.
So we should probably push the questions back next week.
Your call, Keith.
Yeah, Keith, you good? What you want to do?
I mean, that's. Do y'all even have questions? I have a feeling I know one of them,
No, you don't.
or a theme of one of them, but that's up to y'all. Like, if y'all have questions, I'm free to answer them.
Well, I would hope.
Well, I
you're
may
free to
answer them.
Let's just do it. We'll do it next week. Still birthday week. Fuck it.
We'll do next week. Because I only have 2, so it helps me out.
He gonna go in depth now. You're in trouble.
He's gonna do some research. Now that he knows your picks, your show picks and stuff.
On your live
Can I agree?
stream from 2013.
Oh yeah.
When you said the pronouncement.
No, I have a sense. I already know the theme of one question, so because it's something that comes up quite often when it comes to me. So it's fine. Like if that question is asked, then I know I can point people to that particular podcast without having to like give a real answer right then and there. But like, nah, just go watch the podcast. You'll hear the full story.
Okay.
So you get this.
It sound like we need to like cut up like a.
The person that'll probably ask it is Kevin.
Oh, okay.
He knows what question it's gonna be.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm with it. Let's do it next week.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
All right, that works. Do we do? You guys got some sayings? Have you figured out what Kevin's nickname is this week?
Yeah, I mean, I always got a nickname. I just wait until now. I don't want to give it to you guys in the middle. That's too juicy.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna be fucking chocolate lightning.
Hey, man,
That ain't
if you're with us, we like you to. We appreciate the support. Watching the pod, please like, comment, subscribe, share, follow
Did
up
you
on
just-
all
That ain't-
socials.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey,
Hey, Kevin,
you
that
just
ain't
skip over what I said. Then I'm
Colors
Heavyweight
Ice.
Podcast. We're on everything. Everything with Twitter. We're not on Twitter.
This is the Chocolate Ice podcast. That ain't it. No.
Ain't it?
That,
It's chocolate lightning.
This is episode 15. We're working on
Chocolate
Kevin's
Lightning.
nickname.
see, I forgot it, and you only said it 20 seconds ago. That ain't it.
Yeah.
I'll work on it.
We will. Maybe we should narrow it down to 5 and let the subscribers vote on it.
Raffle off my nickname.
He'll go by that for next podcast. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be some interesting thing we can post.
Hell
like,
nah,
pick
because
the
I
next.
know what people will do. Ball sweat.
All right. This has been the episode 15 of the Heavyweight Podcast. I want to say thank you to these men for rocking. This is dope that we're continuing to do this, and it's weekly now. And like Mo said, subscribe, like, comment, share. All on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, etc. Again, thank you for rocking with us. 15 is to me a milestone. So when we hit 20, it's gonna be a milestone, and so on and so forth. So thank you for rocking with us. I am Stutter McFly, and these 3 guys are
Wendell.
Yes, Mo.
Keith, aka Geek 40.
Chocolate Lightning, right?
No, you guys said I can't use chocolate lightning, so.
All right, then, y'all. Peace.
All right.